Hi, Jamie. Well, China is placing tremendous emphasis on this particular APEC leaders meeting, the 31st since its inception. And as you mentioned, President Xi Jinping will be visiting, and he's expected to arrive on Thursday. First, he'll be speaking at the CEO Summit, which is right behind me, addressing 1,300 business leaders from around the Pacific Rim. Then he'll be participating in the inauguration of the Shanghai megaport, a Chinese-built port about 80 kilometers north of Lima. He'll be doing that in the government palace, accompanied by his counterpart, Dina Boluarte, the Peruvian president. Well, they'll be watching the inauguration via video link. Now, this port is seen as being tremendously important, not just for China, but also for Peru. The big game changer of this port from other ports in the region is that it's a deep water port, which means it will be able to berth larger container ships carrying up to 22,000 containers. And also, it's expected to slash transit times or freight times across the Pacific Ocean, meaning that cargoes can reach Asia much faster, which of course will reduce costs and is good for importers and exporters. The idea for this port is that it will be a trade hub for South America. So countries neighbouring Peru will be able to use cabotage to transport their shipments from this port, and also Atlantic-facing countries like Brazil, which exports particularly beef and soy to China, will be able to transport those products through road systems and eventually in the future rail systems across the continent of Latin America and out through Shanghai on Peru's Pacific coast and across the Pacific Ocean. So it's seen as being tremendously important to increase prosperity for South America and also for Asia. And in fact, the foreign minister here in Peru has said that it will take trade to another level in Peru and should increase bilateral trade between China and Peru by 50%.
Dan, what else can we expect from this year's APEC gathering?
Well, APEC, which began in 1989, has always been a forum for countries, 21 nations of the Asia-Pacific region. They represent more than 60% of global GDP, around half of global trade, and 3 billion people, approximately 38% of the global population. The idea is that to increase strategic economic partnerships between the nations for the general prosperity and also sustainable development of all nations, which include North America, in North America, of course, the United States and Canada, China, South Korea, and nations also in South America. The idea at a time, as we've been hearing on the program, of climate change and conflict in the world, this particular forum hopes to be an oasis of peace and economic promotion.